We're live. Got one person in here so far. Whoever you are, just, as you guys start coming in, comment like you always do. Hi, Andy. Hi, Nikki. What's going on, Tim? Wait for a couple more seconds to have people get in here. Hey, Josh. Symmetrical Defiance in the house. Oh, there's quite a few people in here. You guys really want to know why I'm saying you guys might hate me after this, I guess, huh? All right, guys, so since there's a couple of you in here, hi, Mindy. Since there's a couple of you in here already, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my phone for a lot of this tonight, so whenever I keep looking down and I show you guys things on the screen, just know that it's not being unprofessional. It's just that I don't know how the fuck to screen share. Kind of going to have to learn that, I guess, if I keep doing videos like this. But I don't know. After tonight, I might not even have a following, so I don't know. So first and foremost, what I would like to get out of the way is that if you're watching with any little ones, anybody that's under the age of 18, there is swearing whenever it is a Smash Attack live. After the live happens, I do upload them to the page and also my YouTube channel. This one especially is going to be on my YouTube channel because I have to get all this stuff off of my chest. So, if you don't want to watch it around your kids, or if you don't have headphones, whatever, it'll be available at a later time. So you guys, you won't miss anything. Follow me until the end. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's so nice to see, everybody, getting along in the comments. That's exactly what I want for this whole thing. Makes me very happy. What's up, Justin? Never wake in the house. All right. So, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with a lot of this. And the title of this video kind of sounds like I'm being an asshole, which I am, but at the same time I'm not, just because it really does need said. And I feel like a lot of people rely on me to get the word out, considering I'm a promoter. What's going on, Shane? So, I don't even know how to start this off. So tonight's video is pretty much going to be about the scene, how to take it back, and how to make it ours with everything that's happening in the world right now. Having professionalism in the scene and what the scene is supposed to be, in a sense, because some of the stuff that I've been seeing as of late, I am almost embarrassed to be in the scene, and I'm sure some of you guys are too, just because of how people have been acting. So I'd like to jump into this with if any of you have been personally attacked in your scene, or if you've gotten hate over something just absolutely so stupid and something that you were passionate about got hate, please comment down below, because as I'm talking about this, I'm sure that all of you, if you have been a victim of all of that, it's going to touch base on pretty much everything. So when it comes to professionalism, you know, in the music scene, it doesn't always have to be like, oh, hello, ma'am, hello, sir, type of thing, okay? And especially, you know, when it comes to local stuff, it doesn't always have to be very proper and polite, and it could be like, hey, asshole, like, how you doing? You know, like, that's just how we are as a family. That's always how it should be. We should address each other just like, you know, these are my brothers, these are my sisters in here, and that's it. So, that being said, you know, we're all here for the same reason. Regardless if you are a musician, you know, you could be a drummer, you could be a guitarist, bassist, vocalist, you know, anything that is completely off the wall. I mean, you could play the keyboards, you play a cello, you know, you could play anything. If you're a booking agent, if you are somebody that's on the radio, if you're a promoter, if you are an artist, band management, we are all here for the same exact thing. Yeah, a band might be wanting to get their music out there. They might want to get famous. They might want to make it. That's fine. A promoter, they might want to help that band get their name out there. But honestly, we're all here for the same thing. So with that, it's like, I have family in other states that are not blood relatives. And I created that family by being Smash Tack. And it makes me so proud because I love every single one of you. And honestly, I know that if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a damn thing. Okay? So I appreciate every single one of you. And I love every single one of you. And I hope all of you have the most successful career in whatever you guys are doing, just because that's the type of person that I am, and I want to see my brothers and my sisters right here, right now, succeed in every single thing that they do. I don't think that it's right if there's another promoter in here to get jealous over, like, oh, they got to promote like this awesome show and they got paid so much money to do it. I'm not going to get jealous. I'm going to congratulate them and be genuinely and sincerely happy for them, because that's what you're supposed to do. If there's a band that opens up for a national act, don't be jealous. Ask them how their time was. Ask them how nervous they are. Ask them if they need anything, even an open ear, just because anxiety is a real thing. Don't sit here and be jealous over stupid stuff whenever it could literally happen to anybody. If it happened to somebody that you barely ever talk to, you're going to hate on them. But if it happens to one of your best friends, it's going to be like, oh my God, like, you did this, you got this. That's not how it works. That's not at all how it works. And when you're in the scene, I have friends from New York. I have friends from Ohio, West Virginia. I have friends all over the place. Virginia, the biggest one. And I am so proud and honored to call all of you guys my friends and family because of all of the incredible stuff that you guys are doing. So, my little rant, okay, there's always a method to my madness, so let me go ahead and leave you guys with that, but let me lead into something else. Now, you guys know that I try my ass off to have everybody that comes to me mentioned. I try to stay positive about things, even whenever you guys message me and say that your insights aren't that great. Whenever one of your posts only got 2 reacts and maybe 1 comment, I still sit there and I try to tell you guys, it's okay. Your next post is going to be better. Not all posts are going to get the same recognition as the last post or the post in the future. You know, I try to stay positive all the time, just because if you don't have hope and you don't believe in yourself, what makes you think those people that you're trying to sell your music to, or the people that you're trying to get as your clients, what makes you think that they're going to believe in you if you don't even believe in yourself, for one? So, that being said, I try so hard to stay positive, but unfortunately, this is not a very positive video, and I hate to say that, but it's not. So, keep that positivity up and fuck them hate. Oh my God, you guys are gonna I'm gonna have to read this whole book because you guys have so many comments going on right now. If I missed any of your names, if you guys are just joining in, hi everybody. Thank you for joining. This is like my TED Talk type of thing. You know, normally I don't really go on rants on my platforms, but right now I do. And you may hear a couple of screams or bangs because my kids are upstairs and they're wild as hell, but this needs to be said, and that's it. So, when it comes to the scene and what the scene is supposed to be, it's a family. You look at people like your brothers, you look at people like your sisters as a mentor. You know, there could be somebody a little older than you and you look up to them like your mom or your dad. That's your music scene mom or dad. I know I have that. I know I have my brothers. I know I have my sisters. So when people don't really have that same mentality, it really, really gets under my skin. Especially because the last 6 years I have been working so hard on creating my family. And that's all of you guys. You guys are my attackers, and that's just it. And I wanted to do this video regardless of the things that I saw today about what the scene should be like. But even more so now that I did see the stuff that I saw. So like I said, I'm going to be using my phone today. For a lot of things, like I said, I don't have screen share. I don't know how to do it. I'm not that far into my career, so don't come at me for that. If any of you guys know how to do that, let me know because I will pay you to teach me. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so let me go into my gallery here because I have all of this stuff screenshotted. And, yeah, we're just going to go for it. So, today I saw some stuff that really pissed me off. And I saw some stuff that it didn't make me mad. It made me livid. And it made me upset. And it made me hurt. Because even though I wasn't the victim of it, it had no right to be said. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and read a certain status. And I already have the okay. I already have the clearance for putting this out there from the person that it was about. At least one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and read this here. So someone had put a status up today and, it says, Rock Rage Radio and First Angel Media. What a joke. Like two shit turds that don't flush. If you are a band and you open up for these pathetic shows, you are just downright sad as a band and just need to quit playing music, period. You are now showing your desperation. She does not care about your band. She only cares about promoting herself. The names of her shows state like that. Who is she? A nobody to be trying to be a somebody. Events like this at the Subalpine Society is why the Pittsburgh music scene is a joke. Pull this weed out of our Pittsburgh lawn before it spreads into more agonizing shows. Okay. Let me just start off by, that status is by somebody here in the Pittsburgh area. That is in the music scene. Okay. That status was about my very, very good friend, Lily V6. Okay. Now let me give you guys a little bit of backstory on Lily. Okay. And this is going to be very brief just because, you know, I'm not going to put her business out there. Ever since I have met Lily, all she ever tries to do is help bands on her Rock Rage Radio platform because she does have Hot Licks with Lily 6. So she tries to get people that are not signed, people that are, you know, struggling a little bit. She takes everybody in and she plays them. And if her channel doesn't play it, I know for a fact that the submissions, they might go to somebody else that is on that radio platform. Okay, so Lily in the Pittsburgh music scene, not just in the Pittsburgh music scene because she takes bands from anywhere, Lily is one of the most hardworking people I have ever seen in my life. And I know that I've said it before, but when you are a girl, a woman in the music scene, it's a little bit harder to get a following, to get people that believe in you, because honestly, in the rock and metal scene, it's a man's world. I know a lot of you don't believe that because you guys are very, down to earth. You guys don't give a fuck who you are. You don't put up with that shit. But when it comes down to it, it is really hard to be a female in the rock and metal community. And the bad part is, unless you are showing all of your skin, who's going to follow you? So, once again, Lily is one of the most hardworking people I have ever seen, especially when it comes to making sure everyone's taken care of. And, she just started the Lily V6's Live Saturdays at the Subalpine Society. And I think it's incredible because, you know what? We miss live music so much, and she is finding every single fucking way to still have live music. And I'm sorry, but I don't really see too many other people around Pittsburgh doing so. So, first off, I need to give an applause to Lily V6 because fuck yes, that's awesome. And I appreciate the fuck out of you, but you already know that. Secondly, when it comes to the shows, I would like to point out, because I was talking to Lily earlier today, and let me go ahead and get the picture here. Oops, sorry. Where's it at? Okay. So, when it comes to them having shows at the Subalpine Society during the pandemic that's happening, she said that they are it says, we are compiling with the capacity, which is 150 total right now, in parentheses, not that we've ever had that many, LOL. We enforce the mask unless seated, and we do the food purchase with alcohol consumption. Smoking is currently outside due to the food that is being prepared. And also, you're an asshole. No, I didn't. But also, these are the guidelines that they got from the Pennsylvania Health Department of Allegheny County, which is the county that we are in. So, if there are any Karens in here or any snowflakes, oh my god, people are having shows, like, shut it the fuck down. No, that is from the health department of our state for our county. So, shut that shit down right now if you're even going to put any comments on there. So this person that wrote that status, he's in a band here in Pittsburgh, and I don't see him on the cover of Rolling Stone. I don't see him getting mentioned by anybody that is a signed artist, band, anything. I don't see him getting any recognition. So for somebody that is a nobody to call somebody else a nobody, go fuck yourself. First and foremost, go fuck yourself. Who the fuck are you? And I'm not trying to be an asshole whenever I say that, but honestly, think about it. Get your head out of your ass and think about it. Who are you? You're just as much of a nobody as all of the other local people that are trying to make it out of a bar scene. Just as much as a promoter is trying to have their name be known at a company that actually matters. That, somebody could be building their empire and you're just going to shit on it. Who the fuck are you? Your band is doing the same exact thing as all these other fucking bands. So who the fuck are you? That's all I got to say about that. So Lily and Josh, they do an incredible job at the Subalpine Society. And I think it's once every month, they are having the Lily V6 show at the Subalpine Society, and she does still have some openings. So if you guys don't mind traveling to Pittsburgh, go ahead and message her or message Josh, and I'm sure that they can get something set up with you guys. Even if it's not for a Saturday, I'm sure that they wouldn't mind speaking with you guys about it. They are two of the most incredible people in the world, and they're very laid back. They don't care. They'll put anybody on blast, so just don't get on their bad side, especially because you know that I will be making a video about it as well. because I've had Lily's back ever since day one, and she has also had my back since day one. And that's all I can really tell you. That's like your fair warning when it comes to Lily and I. And I am proud to call her my sister. She is my seen sister. And oh fucking well, if you don't like that, I don't care. I don't. So moving on to, along with that category, I guess I could say, the whole bullying thing, guys. It's 2021. A majority of us are 30 and older, and I'm pretty sure that means that we've graduated high school 10 plus years ago. So what's up with the bullying? Because I'm really not understanding. So if somebody could give me some insight as to why people are bullying each other, especially, like I said, we're all in it for the same exact thing. I don't understand what's going on with that. I recently saw somebody else call somebody on a status fat ass. I saw somebody in a status recently say, okay, well, why don't you go fix your hair because it needs dyed? Okay, come at me. Look at my roots. I don't have time to dye my hair right now, okay? But guess what? I'm still running my fucking empire, which is Smash Tag Promotions. I don't see you doing a goddamn thing, so don't fucking worry about my damn hair. So there you go. You know, I see so much hate in the music scene, and people like that, the person that put up that status, he's going to sit here and say that shows like that are the reason why the music scene is failing. But in all reality, it's the toxicity and the hatred and the jealousy it's the reason that the scenes are fucking dying. So instead of saying that Lily is a Pittsburgh weed and a Pittsburgh lawn and we have to pull it, it should be that fucking asshole that needs pulled, because the toxicity, I mean, it's just, that was little dick syndrome to the fullest. And I saw that was in the comments somewhere, but honestly, I mean, that's just, it's not okay. You know, I don't give a shit who you are, and I don't give a fuck what you look like. As long as you respect me and the people that I surround myself with, you're good in my book, and I'm going to show you that same exact fucking respect. But as soon as you go after somebody that I genuinely give a fuck about, it's not going to work, because, I mean, realistically, I have 4 kids, so I know what it's like to break up a fight, okay? I also know how to be the bad guy, and I also know how to be the mediator when it comes to it. So don't come for my people, because you're going to get fucked up every time. And that's not even like physically. It's just, I'm going to have words to say to you, and that's just it. You know, I've seen so many people get bullied in the last 6 years that I've been doing this, and it's just not okay. Whenever I first started, I was trying to start a GoFundMe for like a reliable computer, because if any of you have been following me from the beginning, every time, for some reason, I would go live on Facebook. I don't know if it was Facebook in general or if it was just my laptop, but we actually used to call my live videos Freezebook, because every time it would just, it just kept freezing and freezing. We would hit like the half-hour mark and it would be frozen, okay? So I started a GoFundMe about 5 years ago, and people dragged the fuck out of me for it, saying, oh, well, you don't deserve everybody else's money, like, go get a fucking job, buy your own computer, da-da-da-da-da, and all this and that stuff. And a majority of you know, I do a majority of my promotion work for free. So, like, that's like a smack in the face to me. And, like, I don't mind doing my promotional work for free, because it makes me happy to see everybody else happy and possibly make it. So I don't mind doing anything for free, and I would never, ever bitch about that. So when people are going to drag my name for that, I mean, it's just, really? Like, you're going to sit here and bully me over that? If you don't like a post, fucking scroll past it. Just because something's your not cup of tea, or you don't agree with something, fucking go. Just scroll, unfollow, delete, block, do whatever. But you don't have to sit there and be a keyboard warrior and a fucking troll on a post and make disgusting posts about people that don't fucking deserve it, and they're just trying to fucking do what they are passionate about. Like, what? Why would you do that? Like, how does that make any sense? You know, I just, this whole thing just kind of like mind fucks me. You know, my best friend, Andy, he's in here right now. I'm just gonna put it on blast. I'm just letting everything fucking go tonight, and that's the reason if you guys hate me after this, I don't know what to tell you. But my friend Andy, I am a very firm believer, a lot of you know that I'm a very firm believer in mental health awareness, because I have depression, I have anxiety. After I had my kids, I had postpartum depression, and it was the worst fucking depression I've ever had. And honestly, I don't really think that any of that went away. So, when anybody sits here and says, you know what, I need for me to take a break. I need to have a day off. I need to have a week off. I need to have months off. I need to have a year off. You know, you could go into a full hiatus just because you need to get your damn self right before you make anything else right. And honestly, if you do that, I respect the fuck out of you, because at least you were taking care of you. And I know that Josh in here, right here, he is going to tell me the same exact thing that he told me the other day. I need to start making time for my damn self. And you know what? I scheduled it. I scheduled it. I put an hour every single day to just relax, just to breathe, like listen to my music, read a fucking book, do something that makes me happy, that's just for me, nobody else, just for me. And Josh told me to do that. And you know what? I've been so much happier and a hell of a lot less stressed out and anxious because of his words. So there's that. So a few years ago, my best friend was in a band, and he did just that. He said, you know what, I need a mental break. I will let you guys know, you know, when I'm good to go again. And it was about, I would say about a month. And he decided that he was ready to get back into it, and he started messaging members of the band. And he just got absolutely no responses from anybody. And come to find out, they replaced him right behind his back. But they didn't have the balls to tell him that. They couldn't tell him that. But they had the balls to go replace him. You guys are supposed to be a family. You guys are supposed to be brothers. You guys pride yourself on being a family with the best chemistry. What the fuck is that about? Like, don't ever do that to somebody. Like, if you really aren't feeling it with somebody and it's just not there anymore, and this is with anything. This could be a relationship, a friendship, a band, your partner that you're doing a business with, anybody. People deserve the right to fucking know if they are going to waste their time trying to get a hold of you to get back into it or not. So when it comes down to that, don't ever fucking do that. That's not professional at all. Regardless, I don't care what it is. It's not professional, and you shouldn't do that. Always, 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 if it's a text message, if it's a phone call, if it's face to face, be a fucking man. Like, I don't understand how hard that is. A few years ago, perfect example, a few years ago, I'm doing my thing. You know, I'm just being smash attack, being true to my damn self, being true to all of you, and you guys know that I'm extremely transparent. I'm an open damn book, and I'll put all of my whole life on Facebook. I don't care. But I get a message one day from someone here in Pittsburgh. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is that about? Because this person and I, we really don't see eye to eye. We don't get along. You know, and for the most part, we are competition with each other because of their beliefs and their views on everything. And I personally just don't care. I just want to do the same thing that everybody else is doing and trying to get bands names that are hard workers and deserve it out there and to be seen and heard. So this whole message didn't make sense to me. And I found out that I was banned from their shows. I never had been to one before, ever. And I've never even been to the venue that they put their shows on at. And it was mostly because I am not friends with one of their friends. Okay, what? I don't understand how that makes any sense either. And, you know, I've gotten over it. I think it's funny. I actually kind of think that it's comical now. But when it comes down to it, it's just like the professionalism is just not there anymore. And people that post the statuses or ban you from shows or don't tell you if you're in a band or not anymore, that's the people that we need to start weeding out. Those are the people that are the most toxic in the scene. And if they're not going to be adults about it and it's just going to be high school bullshit, like this is 10 years ago, we're back to like, you know, sophomore, junior, senior year, it doesn't make it very fun. So, in my opinion, and I am entitled to my own opinion, opinions are assholes, everybody has one, it needs a lot of help. It's not so much of like weeding people out, it's just that people really need to start acting like adults. This isn't high school, this isn't a game. We're all supposed to be a family. We're all supposed to build each other up. And honestly, the funny part is that I see so many of these people that tear each other down talking about on their Facebook about how if a king or queen's crown is tilted, fix it for them. Which means don't drag each other down. Be supportive to each other, you know? But these are the same type of people that are the first to bash somebody else that's doing something better than them. So, like, people need to wake the fuck up, and you guys need to grow the fuck up. Like, obviously, you guys in my comments, like, you guys are obviously fine. But if anybody's watching this, that if the shoe fits, wear it type of thing, take credit for it. If I'm saying something that you feel attacked on, change it. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So, why don't you be the fucking change that could possibly be needed the change? It's not that hard. It's really not. You guys are still going in the comments, and I fucking love all of you. I'm really surprised the majority of you guys are still here. That makes me, like, holy shit. But yeah, so it's just like, you know, I have a diss song written about me too, so that's really fucking dope. I actually jam out to that quite a bit, and, you know, that was like a whole bullying thing. You know, I'm sure that there's some of you out there that have poems written about you, songs written about you, ones that are just so comical that they don't even fucking make any goddamn sense. Like, I mean, guys, it's 2021. Like I said, if we're not in our mid-20s, we're 30 plus. And this ain't it. This isn't what it's supposed to be like. And how the fuck are we gonna have live music and take back our scene through this pandemic if all of you guys are fucking fighting? Every single one of you are bitching about not having live music. I know every single one of you. You guys are on my personal pages. Everyone's bitching about not having live music. But what are we doing about it? Honestly, what are we doing about it? Go research guidelines. Go to a venue that you could rent out your damn self. If there's a venue that has a bar and they aren't really comfortable with, you know, having a show just because they don't know how many people are going to show up, if the door cost is going to cover how much it actually costs to rent a venue, do your research on it, figure out how much it would cost, and just go for it. If you guys make money off of it, fuck it. Like, absolutely put that into either yourself because you need to invest into your band, put that back into your promotional business, or donate it to the fucking venue just as a thank you, and thank you for staying alive through all this shit. I've seen too many bands break up, and I've seen too many venues fucking go under because of this pandemic. So what do we need to do? We need to take it back, because if there's a whole I mean, realistically, if you think about it, who's gonna come at how many people if we're all standing up for the same thing? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that, like, we could be, like, whatever the fuck happened downtown. What are those called? Help me. Brain farting, help. What happens downtown? The protest. Thank you. I'm not saying that we can have, like, a humongous big protest type of thing. But honestly, if a lot of us join together and we start doing the work for it, it could come back. And you know what? Lily's the one that fucking started that here in Pittsburgh. I don't see anybody else putting shows on. Not at all. I don't see anybody putting shows on. I see people doing live streams, which is fucking awesome. Like, congratulations to all of you guys that were able to have that opportunity. I'm very fucking proud of you for that. And I would never diss you on that. But there's just something about live music that a live stream, it just doesn't take care of it. Me personally, I love having the feelings of drums going right through my fucking chest. And a live stream is just not going to do that for me. So, like I said, if we all can get over the differences and the hatred and the fucking toxic bullshit that is out there, and we can work on just bringing live music back, hate each other later. If that's your thing, if you like to hold grudges, hate each other later. But let's take our fucking scene back, because that's what every single one of you deserve. And I know that that's what I fucking deserve, because I'm starting to go nuts not going out to a show. And I know that you guys are too. I know that it sucks not playing your instruments. I know it sucks not screaming into a microphone, because that's where you actually feel like yourself is up on stage. Being behind this fucking camera right here, that's what makes me feel like myself, because I am Smash Attack and I am here for all of you guys. And you guys know I bust my ass for you. So let's bust our ass on getting the scene back. We have to do something about it, or else it's never going to fucking come back. So stop bullying each other. Stop with the fucking toxic shit. Stop with all of it. Just stop. Put your differences aside and let's get our fucking scene back. I don't care what state you're in. Look it up for your state. Look it up for your county. I mean, Lily did all the research. Her and Josh obviously did all the research if they're still having shows at the Subalpine. And yeah, the capacity might be a little bit different. You might have to wear a mask until you get to your table. You might not be able to stand up at the stage. But at least it's still a fucking live show. Bands are still getting out there. Venues are staying afloat. Like, stop with the shit. If you want it to come back, stop with your shit. That's all I can really honestly say. Like, I don't know how to word that any different. So, like I said, if you guys, if you guys want it back, you're just going to have to put that away. Put it into your music. If you fucking hate somebody, write a song about it. I know I have a diss track. Write a song about it. Just don't say their name and look like an asshole in the middle of a show whenever you know that is going to be on YouTube, and then that person finally actually says, oh yeah, it was about me. Here's the fucking proof. Like it happened to me. And thank you, Amanda Blackwell. If you ever see this video, thank you, because that just gave me clarification a few years ago, knowing that Pray For Her is about me. So when it comes down to it, like I said, just stop all your bullshit. Let's get our scene back. You guys already know that I'm trying to bust my ass and work on getting our scene back through this whole damn thing. And before anybody comes at anybody, first off, if you're going to be a Karen or a snowflake, obviously, like I said, we're going to research the guidelines. We're going to see what the protocols are. We're going to wear the masks. We're going to have social distancing at shows. Oh, fucking well, that's fine. But look at the Super Bowl. Nobody had masks on at the Super Bowl. Tyler, you missed a lot. You missed a whole big ass rant. But look what happened at the Super Bowl. Nobody was wearing masks out at the tailgating things or inside of the stadium. And you're going to sit here and tell me all those people were tested. Really? All those people were tested and all of those people got vaccines. You're out of your fucking mind if you want me to believe that one. So, just saying. So if people can still have their happiness when it comes to sports, then us as people being in the music industry, they obviously fucking fought for their sports. We need to fight for our fucking music. I mean, does that not make sense? Or am I nuts? I really feel like it's on us. Nobody else is going to do it for us. Nobody's going to hold our hand and take us to whoever the fuck we need to go to. We have to do this, or else it's not going to happen. So instead of sitting here making statuses about it on Facebook, about how you want local music back, how you miss playing up on shows, start fucking researching the shit. It's not that hard. Everybody has a smartphone. And you can look literally anything up. You type in a keyword and it's gonna come up. It's not that hard, guys. I mean, my 4-year-olds could do it if they knew how to read, honestly. I mean, it's not that hard. But I would like to touch base on something else from that status, like just going back a little bit, just because I kind of got sidetracked. The guy that made that status, he had said something about Rock Rage Radio and First Angel Media. Now, First Angel Media is a photography slash almost kind of like a music article company. They kind of like mesh everything together and they make it work. And damn it, do they do a good job. There is somebody in that company that I have not always gotten along with. However, I do think that she is an incredible person. She's fantastic at what she does. And in this local music scene here in Pittsburgh, we lost a good photographer named DNGTX a few years back. But this girl that has First Angel Media, she stepped up, and oh my God, her photos, she catches everything in a way that I don't think that anybody else could have ever like thought about catching those photos. So she does an incredible job, and I'm pretty sure First Angel Media is sponsoring the Subalpine now, and they have every right to, especially because they are still getting their asses out there and they're still taking photos of the shows. And not only that, but they're doing reviews on the shows, or they're doing reviews on local music. I mean, they are keeping their business afloat. And honestly, if it wasn't for the Subalpine and if it wasn't for First Angel Media, we wouldn't really have too much right now here in Pittsburgh. And it would be a hell of a lot worse than anything if we didn't have them. So I would like to thank First Angel Media for always sticking to your guns and not letting this pandemic, fuck with you. And you have my full support, regardless of whatever differences we've ever had. You have my full support, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your life, whenever I know it hasn't ever been easy, you're welcome. I know that it hasn't been easy. You haven't had a great start. I know that I watched an interview of yours and you said that you didn't even know how to put a lens on your camera or something, or like taking the cap off of a camera or something like that. But, you busted your ass to be an incredible photographer, and I genuinely and sincerely appreciate you. So please don't ever stop what you do. Just because you and I don't talk all the time, and me and the people in your company don't talk all the time, doesn't mean that I don't creep on you guys, and I still appreciate and support all of your work. And I will always stick up for you guys regardless. So, like I said, right there, I'm setting aside differences with somebody that is also in it, just how I am, and regardless if it was over stupid stuff or actual, like, big stuff. It doesn't matter. Put everything aside. Like, guys, honestly, look at what happened with the BLM movement last year, and look how much that accomplished. I really feel like we could get a lot accomplished, and we can take back our scene, because we don't need to be sitting at home every Friday and Saturday night with absolutely nothing to fucking do. And like I said before in this video, I give a humongous shout out to Lily and Josh in the Subalpine Society for doing all of the hard fucking work that they do to make it safe for people to still have some type of a live show. If it wasn't for them, Pittsburgh would pretty much be drowning right now, but they are the ones breaking their fucking backs for this scene, and I appreciate the absolute fuck out of them. So, I don't really have too much else to say except for what I've already said. So, stop the bullshit. It's not high school anymore. If you want to hate somebody, hate them later. Hate them fucking later. If you want to, put it into music, put it into music. Who cares? Just don't say their name in the song. Nobody will know it's about them. It'll probably be a crowd favorite. Who cares? Just put it into something else. Put it into poetry. Put it into a project at your house. If you have to knock down a wall, imagine their face on that wall. Who cares? Just put it all aside. Let's get our fucking scene back, because I know everybody feels the same exact way. I want to go to a live show just as bad as all of you guys do. So let's stop with the bullshit. It's not high school anymore. Set the differences aside. Quit with the hate. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's not hard to have a scene family. Yeah, of course, there's still going to be cliques. Of course, there's going to be, frenemies type of thing, whatever. That doesn't mean that we can't get our scene back. If you guys don't get along and you really absolutely have no way to get along, then you work on these venues and that person can work on the other venues. That's all you gotta do. Split up the fucking work. If you guys pass by each other, if it's just in passing, be acquaintances. You guys don't have to sit there and have a 4-hour conversation over fucking coffee and whatever. Just say hi to each other, be okay, and that's it. That's what professionalism is, and that's what the scene needs. Regardless of what area you're in, it needs professionalism, and that's something that is, dead in the scene for some fucking reason, and I don't understand why. I understand Smash Tag, every single video I get on here, and I'm like, listen, if you're watching with your kids, there's a lot of swearing, please don't watch it. That's me being professional, because at least I am telling people that there is swearing, okay? And I know that it's my business page, and I know that there is swearing, but you know what? The Smash Tag wouldn't be the same. If I didn't get on here and rant, it wouldn't be the same. Venue blocked, I spoke the truth. They don't book me, sorry, not sorry. Honestly, and like I said, guys, in the title of this video, hashtag sorry but not sorry, because somebody has to say it, and I don't see anybody else getting on any fucking platform and saying that we need to put all of the bullshit aside and just take our scene back. I don't understand why it's so hard for some people to understand that, but I guess it is. And to sit here and be a grown man that is 40, 50 years old and, attacking someone that does so much for the Pittsburgh music scene, regardless of what scene she's in. And, I don't understand it. What the fuck? Does he feel like a real man now that he made a status about Lily or in First Angel Media and Rock Rage Radio? Do you feel better about yourself? If you do, that's dope. But, take it the fuck down. Who? That's having a bad breakup and, being 15 years old and making, a burn book, you're in Mean Girls. What the fuck is the point of it? Just deal with it. Get the fuck over it. How old are you? You went through high school. You're out of it. Get the fuck over it. It's not that hard. So, if you guys still love me, I love you too. If you guys still respect the fuck out of me, I respect the fuck out of you too. If you hate me, oh fucking well, you're not gonna be missed. I don't know what to tell you. Because clearly, if I touched on something that you actually felt attacked by, if the shoe fit, then wear it type of thing, then I don't want you on my page. Because that just proves to me that you are that person that is going to make a status like how that guy did, that nasty, disgusting fucking status that guy did to Lily. I don't want you on my page, and you're not welcome here anyway, so please remove yourself if you did feel attacked. But in 2021, and me trying to run my business, and me trying to get my scene back, I don't hate anybody. I can't hate anybody. So, to anybody that has or have had beef with me in the past, it's over. I can't do it anymore. I need to put my time and energy into getting something that makes me happy back. I need to get my happiness back. I have to get my energy back. And that is live music and making sure that bands are okay and venues are okay. And that's half of the reason why I got those damn bracelets that I spent $200 on shipping those fucking bracelets, and I'm so excited to see all of you wearing those bracelets, because I, first and foremost, never once ever thought that I was going to have merch ever. And two, I got a hell of a lot of donations for the Save Our Stages type of thing, and I was actually able to deposit that 2 days ago into a venue, and that just paid their electric bill to stay afloat. So do what you can save our scene, save our stages, most importantly. And that's all I really have to say. It's not that hard to save stuff. You guys just need to stop with the toxic bullshit. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, did that help you in any single way? Absolutely not. It didn't help you. You just made yourself look like an asshole on social media is what it did. And that's not helping you. Like, if you want people to follow and like your band and actually, like, give your music a chance, you fucked yourself on how many people that would have actually given you a chance. So, when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, always stay true to yourself, believe in yourself, but also stop with the shit. Just, it has to stop. Like I said, nothing changes if nothing changes, and it's so funny because I see so many people, like, posting that now, because I do say that a lot, but, like, nothing's gonna change if nothing changes. So put your hatred aside, just stop. It's not hard. I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. I honestly feel like I'm talking to my kids right now, and I don't want to have to do that. Not that, like, any of you are really probably going to listen to me, but I needed to come on here and rant for a little bit, just because, like I said, I saw some disgusting ass comments today, and it made me snap. It really did. So I love every single one of you that are in here and that support me, because it's not always easy, and you guys know that. Someone's always gonna fucking hate you for something. The world wouldn't work if that didn't happen. So don't forget, there's always an unfollow, there's always a delete, there's always a block button. You could remove somebody from your whole damn life, and that's it. I mean, make a change, do something about it. Don't sit here and make stupid, shitty statuses on Facebook about it. Like I said, we're grown up. Just because you might still occasionally eat some dinosaur chicken nuggies doesn't mean you're not an adult. You go to work, you raise your kids. I mean, I don't know what else to say when it comes to that. I mean, there's nothing really else I can say when it comes to that. It's just, I think in 2021, what I need to stop doing is trying to expect myself out of everybody else. Mostly because I really feel like a majority of it is just common sense, but it's a proven fact with our music scene that not a lot of people have that. And that's really sad. But as always, I mean, you guys know I support you and appreciate you, and I appreciate all the love and all of the support that you've shown me, and I appreciate all of you that have my back, because same, I will always have your guys' back. And if you ever need anything, if you're ever going through a rough spot, feel free to message me. My phone's always on. You can message either the Smash Attack page or my personal Ashley Smash page. I don't mind either one, doesn't matter. And if you're in the area, even if you're not in the area, I don't even care, but if you want to be a part of something that I'm trying to do, like if you want to collab, let me know. If you want to, especially if you want to have an interview, I've been doing a lot of interviews for United the Ambition about the start of, your business journey or your brand journey or your music scene journey. Message me for one of those too. We are completely booked up until, I want to say, mid-April and May. So, which is awesome, because I never really thought that anybody would, really want to be interviewed by me. So there's that. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. And honestly, after I end this live, if you guys want to go, give a like and follow to the Subalpine Society, message Josh if you want to be a part of a show. Message Lily, follow Lily on Facebook, and download Rock Rage Radio. It's an app it's Android and Apple, and then they also have a website that you can listen to straight off of the website. Follow First Angel Media. Go check out their website. They have an awesome fucking website. go look at all the photos. I mean, they take some really great photos, and I'm so happy that they're in our scene, because we wouldn't really have too many good pictures if it wasn't for them. Who else did I mention in here? Go like and follow United Ambition, especially because like a lot of that deals with, doing things correctly in the scene, and all the interviews that are on there, as well as if you miss them and you can't find them on the page, they're always on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I think that with how many times I actually like repeated myself tonight, I kind of think I made the point clear for once in my life. Let's just hope that nobody reacts how my kids do and it goes in one ear and right out the other. But yeah, just honestly, just stop bullying each other. It's stupid. This isn't, and a lot of you guys might have like a little bit of a flashback, but it's not a Modern Warfare 2 fucking lobby, dude. It doesn't have to be that toxic. We're all in this for the same thing. Like, honest to God. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say. So follow and like all those pages. I'm going to go ahead and tag them in a post after I get off of here. So if anybody has any issues like finding them, you can just click on their names and go right to it. And let's see, what's the schedule looking for like this week? Tonight at 8 o'clock, here in about an hour, I have an interview over on the United Ambition page with Shane and Cody from the band called To Begin Anew. And that's going to be a really fun interview. So you guys definitely have to check that out. If you miss it, it's okay. It'll be on YouTube as well. It'll probably be floating around somewhere on Facebook too. And then Monday we have our United Ambition VIP group, which is where we kind of teach everybody, how to promote, how to do band stuff, like just all kinds of stuff in there that's actually like really useful. So like if you're a beginner, you have been in the scene for a while and you just want a refresher, that's a really good place to do that. And then Wednesday and Thursday next week, I have my interviews, 2 interviews on Wednesday, 1 interview Thursday, and also my Smash Live on Thursday. So hopefully next Thursday we won't have like a humongous rant again. Let's let Smash cool down for more than, a full 7 days. And if you guys have any, like, good music topics that you might want to see on a Smash Attack Live, like, please comment them below or message me your idea or whatever. If you want to co-host with me, send me a message. We can set something up for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say. And make better choices. Make better choices and don't be an asshole. Not that hard, guys. So for all of you that did stay, I appreciate you. I love you guys so much. And yeah, stay safe.